Hi guys, this is a tutorial to kind of go over a bit of Compass, Successmaker, and Study Island. So first I would like to show you Compass. So you're going to go to thelearningodyssey.com and then we'll type in our usernames, which let me grab one of those. We'll do Raya, for example. Most of the login information at Epic is the first four of your first name, the whole last name, and then the birthday. So that's how they came up with these. Okay. Password's going to be Epic 2014 capitalized. And then the first time that you're going to log in, you want to change the school to capital letters and all Epic. And then press login. Every other time it should show up as school, but if you're having a problem logging in, that might be the issue. So here I am logged in as her. For Raya, we have a bunch of things that, if she has extra time that she can play on. But the things in circle are actually going to be her curriculum. So the circle, language arts, math, science, and social studies. And so she'll just click on, say she wants to work on her language arts, click on language arts, click on this one, and we'll start in January. We have February, March, April, May. I have her pace to finish her language arts and math a little bit before state testing, which is in mid-April. That way those are done, and then after her state test, if she's already finished, then all she has to do is finish up science and social studies, and she'll be done for the year. These are sequential, and a lot of them have kind of a looping. If she doesn't hit 80% mastery, then it's going to make her go back and do the lesson and then try the quiz again. If that's not working, as far as she doesn't like it, it's really annoying her, or we want it to loop less, or things like that, let me know. I can go in and change those things so it's not kicking her back all the time, or we can lower it. Instead of 80% mastery, we can try 70 or 75. So she's in here, she does it. Now she wants to go work on math. You can just click the home button, click on math. Math doesn't go in, doesn't have monthly folders, but it will work sequentially. And same thing. Okay. Science, some has monthly folders, and social studies also has monthly folders. And the science and social studies, I have her pace to finish May 22nd, which is the last day of school. If you wanted to check on what Raya is doing, I can also give you a parent login, or you can just log into any of your girls' accounts and press gradebook. You'll be able to see her grades and her percent complete. She needs to be doing about 3 to 4% complete a week. And I check that every week, so if I'm seeing any issues, then I will send you an email and kind of check in. Maybe you've been sick or had a rough week or something like that, but I'll check in on that. And so you can always log in and see any of that stuff. So that's Compass. And all the girls will look about the same, except for Aslan will not have social studies. They don't have social studies for first grade. Until you hit third grade, you only get a grade for math and for reading. So we want them to be exposed to science and social studies and, pre-K through second grade, but they won't get a grade in those until third grade. And so that's what that looks like. It's pretty easy. So we'll just log out. Okay. The next thing is Successmaker. So only Aslan and Marley have to work in Successmaker. It's just required for K through second graders. And their login information is just their first name dot their last name. And their password is the same as all the rest, Epic 2014 with a capital E, and then they're going to click sign in. If you have troubles with this before I see you, don't stress out. It's very finicky as far as it always has to have Java and Flash Player and everything up to date with the newest addition in order for it to work. So sometimes it gets a little finicky, but they're required to do an hour a week in math and an hour a week in reading. And how it works is you can log in, and the first time they log in, or the first couple of sessions, it's going to do an initial placement on them. It's going to ask them questions to kind of see where they're at. And then it'll meet them where they're at. I'm going to click run. So it's not necessarily going to give them on grade level stuff if they're above grade level or below grade level. It wants to meet them where they're at and help build them up from there. But they only have to do 10 minutes of math and 10 minutes of reading a day, and it's pretty easy as far as they just log in, and once their 10 minutes is done, it'll tell them they're done. It won't let them work more than that. So I kind of suggest for my families it kind of be the first thing the kids do every day. That way we make sure we get it done and kind of get a good way to get kicked off and get started. So just 10 minutes of math and 10 minutes of reading in there each day, and they'll be good, which equates to about an hour a week in math and reading. So the first time they log in, and every time it logs in, it's going to look like this. They can click on the math and do the math for 10 minutes or the reading for 10 minutes. So the first couple of sessions will probably be asking them questions, just kind of see where they're at, but that's it. Just their first name, their last name, Epic 2014 is their login. So instead of those, Raya has Study Island, which her Study Island won't be set up until Wednesday is when he's going to load them. But I'll kind of show you one of my other kiddos and show you how it's going to look. So it's going to look logging in like the other ones, Raya, Thrasher, and then her birthday. Epic 2014, again, is the password. Keep them all the same. Then we're going to log in. And she won't have this learning path here. She's just going to have Yoder 2014-2015. And this is going to have all the 4th grade math and reading standards for her to work on. And so she'll just click on the math or the reading, and she's just going to pick any one she wants to do. Any 2. I think I assigned 2 per week. Let me check on that. Okay, so Raya has to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 language arts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 math, 4 science, and 3 social studies. Another thing about that is what I mean by each of these symbols is a check mark. So everything you do in Compass, once you complete it, it turns to a check mark. And so by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books for language arts, she needs to get 6 check marks a week. So that's not necessarily quizzes and tests. It could be lessons, it could be activities, or that it has to do. So that'll be 6 check marks a week there. 9 for math, 4 for science, 3 for social studies. And then Study Island will be 2 math and 2 reading topics per week. And we want her to do about 15 questions. Now, I'm not grading Study Island on how many she got right or she got wrong. I'm grading on did she do it. So we just want to get her in there, and it helps me identify the areas that I need to work on with her when I meet with her. So she's going to come in here. This is 6th grade, but just pick whichever one she wants and pick 2 of them. And, you know, there's a lesson. She can go through the lessons and read through the lesson. If it's something she's not familiar with, she can start with the ones she's more familiar with and get those out of the way. And they also have flashcards. This little button here means flashcards, so she can go through those. And when she's ready to, you know, practice, she just clicks on here. Sorry, my computer's running a little slow here. Okay. And we want to do 15 questions. She can click 15 and do 15. It's also cumulative, so if she does 5 now and 10 later, that's fine. And so just do practice mode and then next, and it'll take you through the questions. So it'll have the question. We have A, B, C, or D. You click on the one that she thinks it is, and it'll give a star and tell you that it's right. And even if you get it right or if you get it wrong, if she just guessed and got it right or she got it wrong, she can press, there'll be another button here that says explanation, and it'll explain why that is the right answer. So that is Study Island. Real quick, I want to go over kind of my directions in my email. So it's the video, we explained how to go into Compass. I also attached a user guide for you if that helps as well. And then the girls will also do Successmaker and they'll do Study Island. If this week they can get in, try some Successmaker, try some Study Island, try some Compass for me. Make sure it's working, make sure we're comfortable. That would be great. When I meet with you, I'm going to bring you a folder that has all their login information, their weekly schedules, the spelling, the book reports. So don't worry about the spelling or book reports yet. I'll bring that with me and explain all of that to you. So here's the link for Compass. They each have their own username and then they have the same password. Make sure you change the school to Epic. Aslan and Marley have Successmaker, so here's the link for that one. And there's their usernames and their password. And then Raya, they all have access to Study Island, but Raya's the one that has to work in it every week. So here's the login for that and the password. And let me quickly go over their schedules to explain that to you. Okay, here's Aslan. So there's a lot of language arts, and this may not even have her finish all of it because there's just a lot. So I think I have her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 language arts for first grade that she needs to do each week. So that's check marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 math, 2 science. I will bring the spelling, and it's also at the end of each monthly folder. So you can look in January and you can download the spelling and the activities and things like that, but I'll also bring that. She'll do a book report in March and May for me. Her Successmaker, 10 minutes in each a day or an hour in each a week. And then want them to be doing some handwriting, whether that's with their spelling or their journals or getting some books or something like that. We want to make sure we're practicing that. And sight words, I'll also give you a list of sight words. Okay. Look at Marley's because we already looked at Raya's as well. So Marley has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 language arts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 math. 2 science and 1 social studies a week. She as well has spelling that I will bring and book report in March and May as well. Successmaker, and everybody do their 20 minutes of reading a day, and then also handwriting, whether that's with spelling, journal entries, or anything like that. So that's their weekly requirements. And let me know if you have any questions about anything, or if something's not working, feel free to call, text, email, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. But yeah, just kind of get your feet wet this week and let me know if you run into any problems. And then I will see you the next week. Thanks.